For some reason, I'm having trouble making this video tonight. So hi, I'm Susan Turner. I am a multi-dimensional being and so many other things, but I'm just human, right? We're all just human. At our core, we are interconnected beings, which is why I'm making this video. I'm going to straighten it up a little. I am out here in Wyoming and Idaho and have traveled through Montana. We tend to think on the east coast of Arizona, Colorado, and California. And we don't think much about Wyoming and Idaho unless we're thinking about potatoes or farms. But having come here, I am so amazed at the beauty and wonder I am surrounded by. You've got the Grand Teton Mountains, you've got Yellowstone, you've got all these mountain ranges, you've got all this incredible wildlife. We as human beings have forgotten our connection, which is why we have an empty void, often in our bellies, where we don't know why we're sad. We have forgotten that spiritual connection. We have forgotten that trees and plants and animals are all living beings that we can connect to. Walking around, sometimes I choose to go into the forest, sometimes I don't, because I want to respect those animals. That is their home. However, I am part of them and they are part of me. We are all made from the same divine elements. We all have the same divine core. We are all made from stardust. We are all the same as trees and plants and animals. So my heart has been opened out here. And I am going to invite you to do a meditation with me to open your heart as well. Because we need to remember who we are. We tend to get caught up in our mundane life. We eat food, a lot of it's junk, right? I've eaten junk too. We watch TV and sometimes too much, and all of that leaves impressions on us. You've got residue of those television shows. You've got residue of that junk food in your cells, just destroying your body. You know, you've got all the media and all the infighting on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and you've got all of that chaos, and we forget our connection and who we are. We are all connected. So I'm going to invite you to just breathe into the count of 4, hold for 4, and release for 4. And we're going to do this 4 times. 4, 4, 4. Okay? And then I'm going to ask you to open all your chakras, but to focus on your heart chakra and your connection to the earth and to the sky. So let's start. Just close your eyes. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Release for 4. In for 4. Hold for 4. Release for 4. In for 4. Hold for 4. Release for 4. One more time. In for 4. Hold for 4. Release for 4. Now I'm going to ask you to imagine yourself in a white pyramid with the apex at the top. Imagine it going down around you and the base going under you. So you are encased in crystal white light of protection. And then I'm going to ask you to go to the spot below your belly button, about 1.5 inches where sits your dantian, your seat of power. And from that place, imagine 2 lines of light going down through your calves. Your thighs, your knees, your calves. The center of the soles of your feet, where you also have chakras. And imagine those lines of light going straight down into the molten crystal core of the earth. It's molten crystal. Just imagine that. And when you feel it click in, you know that you are grounded. And then I'm going to ask you to imagine from that same dantian, a line of light going straight up, 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 way above where you can even imagine, connecting you to Father Sky. And I'm going to ask you just to make sure those lines of energy are connected. And I'm going to ask you to imagine your root chakra spinning red. Your root chakra is at the base of your spine. You may not be able to see it, but just tell yourself it however you know it. You may just know it, depending on your psychic sense. Feel it spinning clockwise as if you were looking at it. Red. Then go to your second chakra in your pubic area and see that spinning orange. They may not be clear, there may be gunk in it, that's all right. Let it spin until it clears out. Then I'm going to ask you to go to your solar plexus, that's go to your bottom ribs and go right where the center is between them. Okay, and imagine your third chakra spinning yellow. And then from there go up to your heart chakra and see it spinning green. Clockwise always. Green or pink, love. And then go to your fifth chakra and see it spinning light blue. It's how you speak your truth, how you speak your power. Then go up to your sixth chakra, your third eye. Imagine purple, beautiful purple. It could be a deep bluish purple. See it spinning clockwise. This is your psychic sense, your intuition. And then go up to your crown and imagine your chakra spinning gold. Gold or a very light violet. We have so many chakras, and I have learned chakras are really just transmission centers. And soon as we evolve, we'll just be one big heart chakra. And right now we're in this space as we're evolving with the age of Aquarius, where we still rely on our chakras to take in energy. So now, I'm going to ask you to go back to your heart chakra and imagine a beautiful rainbow thread coming out of it. Envision it however you do. Then imagine this rainbow thread connecting to every other being on the face of this planet. And that being can be a rock, which is dense energy. It can be a plant. It can be your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your best friend. Every single being, even people that you're angry at and think are horrid humans. They weren't born that way. They were made by the same dysfunctional thinking that has hurt this planet. So just imagine this rainbow thread connecting from love, the love in your heart chakra, to every other being in this planet. Feel this. Drop into it. Breathe into your heart. Take some deep breaths into your heart. Allow yourself to feel the love, and then let that love extend to every other being on this planet. The animals, even the ones you're afraid of, the creepy crawler insects, the winged ones, the furred ones, the scaly ones, the star beings, the ghost beings that haven't crossed over. Send this rainbow thread of love to all of them. Beings from other dimensions, dragon beings, unicorn beings, all beings everywhere. Just send this rainbow thread of love. Even to those you dislike, especially to those whose personality you dislike. Send that rainbow thread of love. And just sit with that for a moment. Allow your heart to open. Allow yourself to give up all judgments of others' behavior. Who are we to judge? To give up all negative talk and thinking and just be in your core of love. When you come from that space, you can't judge. You may not like someone's behavior, but are they any better than worse than you? We're all different. We all have flaws. We're all striving. So just allow yourself to love, even when they're not on the same level, even when they have farther to go. Doesn't mean they have to be your best friend, but you can send them love. So feel this connection. And then allow yourself to give this love to you. Let it go down into every cell of your body. Send yourself love. You deserve it. We always send these negative messages to ourselves, and that's what creates dis-ease, cancer, all those horrible illnesses. It's when we don't give ourselves love. Every day we should send love. Just put your hand on your heart and say, I love you. Send love to every one of those 75, 100 trillion cells in your body. Not one by one, obviously, but simultaneously. And then take that feeling of love and send it right down into the core of Mother Earth. Fill her with love. She has carried your body, whether it's 2 years or 75 or 100. She has nurtured you. She has allowed for the food that feeds you, the air that you breathe. She is a living, sentient being. Fill her with love. And I will ask you to stay in this state as I shut down this meditation. Remember, you can always come back to this feeling of love. You can sit in the white pyramid for longer if you like, or you can imagine it just shrinking down and placing it in your heart, and knowing that when you are meditating or when you're opening up or when you're feeling scared, extend this white pyramid all over you and put the base under you so you are totally encased and totally protected. And with that, I wish you a beautiful, beautiful evening. And I give you my love. Namaste.